faster with you and louder on the stream as well.
Yep.
So
Yep. There we go. All
I
right.
cannot help myself.
This is Polyphonic late night. All right, we can send out unlisted links. Oh, I gotta give you.
What is the link?
Yeah, I gotta give you the link. Well, this will be at the start now. Hi, you who go back to this. Welcome to the
live.
past. It was a better time 4 seconds ago. Okay. Let's just
okay. Socials. As the start goes, we need to get a welcome screen happening.
Yeah.
So that we can do all this while people just look at a screen that says nothing.
Yeah.
Hang on. I've lost it. I've lost it.
Actually, what I'm
probably just gonna.
Hi, we're live, apparently.
Hello.
Welcome to another late night stream. I guess I shouldn't do welcome until there's people in here.
Oh my lord, I accidentally had the sound on the stream as well.
You had what?
I've got, what is happening? I have so many echoes happening. Okay, I'm good. I'm so sorry. I had like 3 copies of the stream open at the same time and I had no clue what was going on.
No worries. We're live now. But no one's joined us yet. I mean, there is the very real chance that this is just going to be a you and I type thing here, Middo.
That is okay. It's not what I'd love. I would love for there to be other people who say hi in the chat.
I'm assuming that there's going to be other people, but right now, oh yeah, no, there's some people here. Say hi in the chat, please. Let us know you're here.
Hey, Steph, there she is. There they are. Pog. Thank you, Pog. What does Pog mean? What? Is that a greeting?
I don't know. All right. We've got...
Hi, Adam. Throop. How are we doing tonight? Where are we from? Because I imagine most Americans are actually asleep.
Yeah. I mean, West Coast, it's only 1 a.m. on the West Coast. There's a lot of people up on the West Coast, probably. Especially the kind of people who watch me do these dumb streams.
Here in Australia, it is Halloween night. It is a very appropriate Halloween night because it is thunderstorming.
Ooh, spooky.
So it is very spooky. Oh, and if I just leave... Oh, you got a friend.
Adam Throops from Ottawa. Me too, bud. That's sick. Oh, I should post my Discord. Forgot to.
You have a little bot that tells people.
Yeah, but I like to mention it here.
So if I randomly get disconnected, it's either I've been grabbed by the ghoulies, as they would say, or murdered, or it's just like lightning has taken out my house.
So either way, if you get disconnected, we assume you're dead.
Yeah. Hopefully I get like, superpowers of some sort. That's usually like lightning, I believe, has that power to convert you into something, um, supernatural. So I'm
Yep.
hoping for that, but we'll see. We'll see. Especially on a Halloween night, like Halloween thunderstorm. Come on,
Yeah,
late night live stream.
it's late night for me. Oh, there's echo? Where
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Where are you coming from then, echo? Oh. Um there maybe? Can you talk, Mido?
I can talk, but I'm listening to the stream and I'm not hearing echo.
Huh. Let me check my link. Do any of you other guys in the chat hear echo? Sorry, we're still hammering out the kinks here.
I mean, I'm hearing an echo because I'm hearing Noah in the Discord, and then I'm hearing Noah on the stream like 20 seconds later. 3 a.m. in Texas, Hunter. What are you doing? I mean, you're watching us, and thank you, but like, why?
All right, cool. There's a lot of people don't seem to have echo. All right.
Is it, did you just like open it on Twitter like I had, and then open it here, and you've got it open in 2 different tabs? Is that what's happening?
This
Because
is
I did that.
this is Polyphonic tech support. Oh, what up? The crew's coming in here. We got people coming in here. Should I
Hey,
think I'm gonna turn the
friends.
light off in my office and make it spooky.
Yeah, I've got my big light on, but I'm going to use my fun colored light, I think. My lamp, my IKEA floor lamp.
Your IKEA floor lamp. This is the riveting content that keeps people going here.
At 3 a.m. in the morning. This is what you stayed up for.
Or 9 a.m. for some people, 10 a.m. apparently.
10 a.m. in Egypt?
All right. I think we've got enough people here that I can at least start putting the playlist on. And then I'll give us a walkthrough of what's going on here.
So I heard a rumor that there have been slight changes since we have last seen this.
Indeed. There have been slight changes, and one of the changes may actually reflect a super chat from last time where someone recalled I listened to a certain album.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So I just saying Dr. Poopy Pants in the chat says Pog, and I agree.
What's with a lot of people saying Pog? Am I a boomer?
You just gotta live that Pog life, you know?
Okay.
Just if you have to ask, you're not Pog.
All right. This is you're fired. Yeah, so were any of you guys in the chat here during the last stream where you saw me put together? So what we're doing right now is we're finding the spookiest song. Well, we're not really finding the spookiest song. I got rid of that title in the new version because it's not actually accurate. Sorry for clickbaiting you with the thumbnail. I didn't have time to upload it. We're just ranking spoopy songs.
I mean, I think this is the way that we find the spookiest song. Sorry, is that we look at what's in the top right hand corner, what makes its way.
This is true,
and those are the spookiest songs.
This is very true. Oh yeah. All right. Adam Thoop was in last chat. All right. Yeah. Okay. I don't need to change the name of the. Maybe I'll just do live stream spooky songs part 2. Charting spooky songs part 2. That's more accurate.
Gatlin Downey says they know a song that doesn't sound spooky, but the lyrics are very dark. Throw it in. We've got a lyrics line, a lyrics axis right here. It might. We'll see where it goes on the scariness level, but it's worth a shot.
Yeah. All right. So let's get into. I think we've got a good crowd here. Let me show you some of my some of my brilliant changes.
All right, and then after that, we do have a couple of songs that we would like to add ourselves before jumping into requests.
Yeah, yeah. Um.
People are
Uh.
freaking out at the time, by the way.
What?
Well, I just spilled my drink everywhere. People are just freaking out at the time you are streaming.
Why?
They just do not understand.
It's a great time. All right, so last week we were left with this. I'll give you a little tour. We've got the different kinds of scary across. We've got the Damn America, Your History is Fucked zone, which has some blues songs. We've got the Vampire Castle, which has songs about castles and vampires. Late in the stream, we added the Spooky Groove, which needs to be filled a little bit. And down here is the instrumental zone. Yeah, this is kind of what we did. We rated a bunch of things, and now I'm going to reveal I made a few quick changes in between. So here's to the new thing. So let's start at the bottom. This instrumental section is now called the Haunted Ballroom.
Oh, great.
Yeah, absolutely. The Uncanny Valley, we've added a bit of scenery. We've added some little dividers between the different kinds of things. I'm trying to make it a bit more organized for you guys. I've even started putting things, grouping my layers. So the things I do for you.
A what?
Yeah,
Noah.
I've started grouping my layers.
I'm honored, first of all. I'm impressed, secondly. And I'm just confused. Why would you do that? Like, that's so unnecessary.
Thanks, Dad. So up here, up at the top of the Spooky Groove, Mido, are you aware of the song Twilight Zone by Golden Earring?
No, please, educate me.
Well, the chorus of the song goes, "Help, I'm stepping into the Twilight Zone." So this steps us into here, and up here in the top left corner, you find yourself on a journey through a cosmic soundscape. Time and space dissolve, and logic has no meaning. You hope to sail to distant lands beyond, but that path leads directly through the Twilight Zone. Do 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 do. This is for like
doors.
This is for like spooky. Yeah, the scary door. Yeah, so that's for kind of spooky Twilight Zone-y stuff. And that's kind of on the like campy, spooky, scary skeletons side of what we're going to call the existential bar or something like that. Because as we scroll over here, time slows to a halt. Your pulse grows in your chest, your throat, your wrists. The darkness is inevitable. The light is meaningless. Untold horrors linger. You found yourself in the Daughter's Zone. I had never listened to Daughters, and last stream, somebody super chatted me $20 to listen to their entire album, and it hit me. It hit me. I'll say that.
It's okay. So I told this story last time as well, but I decided to listen to that album when I was out shopping, and I got to like the drop in the first song, in City Song, and I almost had a panic attack. Like, I had to sit down and be like, "Oh my gosh! Like, this is just the most like desolating, like crushing feeling in my chest that this music is causing." Because like, yeah, it was when we're listening to it on stream, it's kind of like a bit lower so we can hear each other. Cool. But when you've got it on headphones, you're like in the moment, in the zone.
It was like
Holy
dark
crap.
outside. I was like my wife had just gone to sleep, and I put it on to prepare for this stream, and it was intense.
Yeah, it is definitely one of the most like physically revolting experiences I've had with an album.
Yeah.
in the best possible way.
Yeah, so you guys should all listen to Daughters is the conclusion here.
The name of the album is you won't get what you want or something.
It's the one with the like black and white cover that's really cool.
It came out like last year or something, or the year before maybe. You won't get what you want. 2018.
Sorry, yeah, okay. I think now we're going to kind of start working our way through the playlist. And if you want things, should we open up for super chats now, or wait till we've put a dent in this a little bit?
Open them up,
Okay.
and give people that option, but we just will get to them after we've done the songs that we have added to our playlist already.
Okay. Okay.
But that way I can add them as we go.
So it's so if you guys want us to put a song onto the chart, if you want us to rank a song and just also generally listen to it, you can give us a super chat, and we will add it. Mido will add it to the playlist, and we'll rank it when we get to it. I say hi. Please stop spamming the chat, and also Frankie Teardrop is already here. We did it last week, but that's going to be a rule that I'm going to enforce right away now. If anyone spams the chat, you will be put in timeout, and then you will be silenced. I don't want to go polyphonic dad mode on you guys, but spamming the chat is really, really obnoxious. Like, you're allowed to say stuff... You're allowed to say stuff like every now and then or keep requesting because I'm not going to see everything, but spamming sucks for everyone involved. So I know you're excited, but just try not to do it.
And I know this is just probably coming through now, but so you don't know, but the boy, you're being warned now. But sometimes you might not get a warning because there is a lag, and sometimes there's no space to give a warning.
Yeah.
So I might try and chat warnings. Like I'll put them in the chat.
Cool. Yeah, and if you guys, but please keep the chat active. Talk about music. Talk about some of your favorite things. We're gonna start ranking Midos, and again, toss a super chat if you want something put on the playlist. If not, if I see something you like that you request, I might put it on, but we can't guarantee everything. So to guarantee it put on, toss us a super chat.
Yeah, and we'll try to get to like the regular requests.
Yeah.
If it's anything like last time, we won't have an opportunity to.
Yeah. Also, if you guys band together and create alliances to get songs that put on,
Ooh.
I am 100% encouraging warfare in my chat. No hatred, nothing hateful, but band together on teams. Yeah, about that. Let's see it happen.
Just some good old friendly warfare.
Exactly. All right, so random guy, $1. Thank you. You should put a request as well.
I'll keep an eye out for any requests.
So we're starting off with Superstition by Stevie Wonder.
We honestly missed that last time. That should have been one of the first on.
Yeah, we got caught up in the chaos last time. But it's okay because I wouldn't have invented the spooky groove yet last time. And Superstition is the captain of the spooky groove. It is groovy, and its lyrics are actually like pretty spooky. It's got some spooky vibes. Lachlan Wong, Frankie Teardrop is already on here. It is very high on the Doom scale. It is Doom. What?
I was just gonna say, can you maybe copy Frankie Doom and then delete it and then put it on there for Lachlan Wong?
Yeah. I mean, I can add it to the playlist and reassess it. When we get to it.
Well, I will add it to the new playlist.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna be, because we unfortunately can't listen to all of the songs. I'm gonna be moving on to the next, and the next song, I want to listen to all of this, so I might, but probably not. This is Sinner Man by Nina Simone. Um, Sinnerman is actually going to be our first introduction to our first in the Daughter Zone. The Daughter Zone is for a kind of horrifying existential terror.
Also, that's why it's kind of near the damn America, your country is fucked.
Yes, exactly.
Area. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you say it's part of the Daughters Zone?
No, it's on the borders of the Daughter Zone. I should move it up, but I need to find the square, which could be a minute. So if we encounter that square, we'll put it in the respective folder, and then is that it? Yep. All right.
If you just named your layers.
Okay, I can name my layers too. Jeez.
Hey, we got a super chat from Wiley Todd.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you, Wiley Todd. That's so kind. Suggesting Halloween by Phoebe Bridgers, and I give a big yes to Phoebe Bridgers. That new album is definitely one of the best of the year. That Halloween is on. And
Turtle the Oblivious.
Noah, you'll totally like Phoebe Bridgers.
Cool. I think I've heard a bit of Phoebe Bridgers. I want Talks Typewriter. Talks Typewriter, by the way, little inside baseball here. Talks Typewriter is my favorite typewriter font. I really like it because a lot of the worn typewriter fonts are kind of too worn. They're kind of overdone. Whereas this just looks like kind of a typewriter that's been pressed, and I generally like the shape of it as a typewriter font. So if you go, I used it in my Dead Kennedys video for sure. Any of my punk videos I use it in. I think I used it in my Walk on the Wild Side video. Yeah, it was an old favorite of mine for a long time. Also,
I've always really liked your typewriter font because there's a lot of typewriter fonts that are like they a bit too degraded, a bit too like clunky over the spot where they don't like line up. And yours is like nice and neat. I like it.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, random guy. Yeah.
Oh,
Black
my
Meat. Oh God.
I cannot wait to show you BM by Black Midi.
I know what Black Midi
adore
are,
that song.
But
I tweeted about that song the other day. And I was thinking about it today. I'm like, we got to get BM on that list. Thank you, random guy. Great suggestion. And thank you for donating again. We said you could just like
you could just put it in the chat if you forget it. So you can get another one if you want in the chat. Aerolate, what did we say about spamming?
I'm writing it.
Okay, why can't I get okay? Oh, that's the problem. You should be sorry.
Just don't do it again.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding. Yeah, just keep it chill for everyone. Keep it civilized in there. Oh,
we did see the $20 or $20 Swedish krona super chat, which kind of got skipped over, and I'm very sorry. But I did add Mosquito Song to the playlist, and we'll talk about it in a bit. Thank you very much,
Oblivious.
Yes.
Okay, my Photoshop is getting slow now. Part of the problem too is I have all of these. I make it in 300 pixels per inch, because I might want to print it into a poster if we like it a lot, and if people would want the poster. So it is. Yeah, someone actually put Nosferatu Man last week. It's in the Vampire Castle.
It is in the Vampire Castle. I love that album, Spiderland. It's something that I probably discovered about a year ago.
Sorry, random guy's other thing came in. Just didn't want you to miss that. He asked for clipping, which we will get to.
I can't remember if we put clipping on the chart yet, but of course, clipping.
All right. What were you gonna say? Sorry. And then I think I think we'll go back to some ranks.
Yeah, well, I think Arrelate is just saying, are there some death Death Grips fans here. Of course, there are some Death Grip fans here. I have just recently. My relationship with Death Grips is that I've always just found them so funny for some reason. It's a thing that, like, with horror in general, I find it very funny that I can't take it seriously. And it's the same experience that I have with Death Grips. It's just like, it's just so ridiculous that it cracks me up. And it especially cracks me up that people, like critics, adore them so much. And but I recently, that's because I listened to Bottomless Pit, which I think is a hilarious album. And I've recently gone back and listened to The Money Store and stuff. And I'm like, oh, I get it. I actually get what's so, like, good, legitimately good about them.
Sorry, I missed what you said at the end there. I'm trying to plot something.
That's fine. I was just saying that I've recently discovered how good Death Grips are rather than how funny they are.
Okay, yeah, no, they are. I get the finding some horror stuff funny, but yeah, actually, Peace Metal in the comments nails it. Death Grips is like being dropped into cold water and laughing impulsively.
that's terrifying. Oh, the water in your lungs. Hey, James Faria with the super chat. Thank you so much. He says, I like the album Halloween 4 by Billy Cobb, but the songs are quite long and have quite a lot of instrumentals. The genre is folk punk, I guess.
Cool. I love folk punk. Andrew Jackson Jihad are awesome, or AJJ as they're known now.
We cannot, unfortunately, add a whole album to the playlist. So if you have a song recommendation, feel free to send that as a regular chat, and I'll throw it on the playlist.
All right. So what we've got going on here is we're ranking Monster by Kanye West. And we got something going on here because Monster by Kanye West is decently spooky lyrics, like not near the top, and it's kind of right in between scary and camp. But there's one other thing. You see, we can rank Monster for most of the song, but Jay-Z's verse needs
Jay-Z's verse. Thank you.
Tumble down here. We'll add a little dotted line that shows Jay-Z falling off.
Well, I feel like no. Okay. Well, the lyrics have to go up because he's got the spookiest lyrics where he's listing monsters. But the vibe has to go down.
I don't think Jay-Z listing monsters counts as spooky. Especially if one of them is a zombie with no conscience.
I just want to mention that we got another super chat from Mathis that says, hey guys, thanks for the nice live stream. Check out Love Without Sound from White Noise. And the production is stunning considering it's from 1969. I do not know what that is. Do you know what that is?
I do not. Add it to the list.
Adding it to the list. Thank you so much, Mathis. I hope I'm pronouncing that correct. I say hi in the chat, says that Nikki's verse is horrible too. And I know you disagree with this, and I disagree with this.
Nikki's verse on Monster is one of the greatest hip-hop moments of the 21st century, so watch your damn mouth. That's how I feel about that.
Nikki's verse on Monster meant that she would earn millions from a feature before she even had an album.
Yeah. She's, I mean, that was her, like, before that, she was knocking on the door of being an A-lister, and she decided fuck it and just kicked down the door before someone could answer.
Yeah, that is like the song that like turned her into an A-lister. Yeah, and it wasn't even her. She's the best part of that song.
Also, we've got Phantom of the Opera now. Phantom of the Opera goes clearly in Skeletons. Phantom of the Opera is Skeletons vibe, is it not?
Or is 100% Skeletons vibe?
Yeah.
No, I agree.
It's Skeletons vibe. It's Skeleton vibe. Nikki in general is terrible. Let me rephrase that. No, Nikki in general is awesome. I mean, she's a big personality, but she's like one of the premier female rappers of all time, and she fucking owns her shit. I've done a video on Nicki Minaj for All Def Media. I love Nicki.
Oh, I did not know that. That you've done a video on Nikki.
Yeah, it was part of the videos I did for All Def Media, which is a story for another day. I mean, it was a good time, but um uh but yeah, you can check them out if you look, but don't look at them. They're old. Just look up Polyphonic Nicki Minaj and you'll find it.
Arno in the chat asks, do we have any suggestions for a scary movie?
I don't really watch many horror movies, so I'm not really the guy to talk about here.
Yeah, I'm the same. As I was saying, I kind of laugh. I find them very funny, scary movies. And I think the thing that ruined it for me was Cabin in the Woods, the Joss Whedon film, because
Yeah,
it kind of just like takes all those tropes and
I've
makes
never
them
seen it, but I mean I thought the point was like that it was like subverting the tropes.
It totally does.
By the way, Black Star by David Bowie is it's not quite in the daughter zone. It's too like yeah, no, you know what, maybe the esoteric magic stuff puts it like right on the border there. And it is kind of it is in the haunted. I love Black Star. It's one of my favorite songs ever written, and it chills me to my fucking core.
Did you say it's in Haunted? Because it looks like it's in Doom. Oh, you're moving it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is haunting, truly. Like a man just like confronting his own death.
Especially when you consider the aesthetic of the video too. I love the aesthetic of that video. All right.
Yeah, 'cause he kind of takes like aspects of like previous personas and yeah, it's great.
Yeah. All right.
So we got another super chat.
Oh, cool.
Piecemeal. Thank you so much for your super chat. That's so kind of you. They suggest White Awakening by, I am gonna butcher this name. Les Relices de Nudes.
Les Relices de Nudes.
Thank you so much. Your Canadian Frenchness has finally come in useful.
Trapdoor by King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
I added
this. This is campy in the Twilight Zone.
Is it? I get that.
I don't know. It's just weird.
It is. I was thinking it was campy. I was thinking it might be skeletons because I feel like while we didn't define skeletons.
No, you're right. This is skeletons energy.
Okay. I feel like skeletons maybe.
Don't define skeletons.
Don't define it. Okay. All right.
You know what skeletons are. I know what skeletons are. If I'm gonna quote myself on the machine last time. If you need to ask, you're not skeletons, man.
In the chat, Fibwick says, "How about Ocean Song by Daughters? We have a whole area for Daughters."
Yeah. One sec. I will bring you. This is the Daughters Zone, which is the place of existential dread.
It's the area. It's the part of the black hole that just like collapses you into a single atom.
How spooky are the lyrics of Trapdoor? I can't really pay attention to the lyrics while I'm.
I'll get them up and I'll read them to you in a dramatic way.
Okay, that's a good litmus test.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I'm starting to listen to Pumpkin Attack on Mommy and Daddy.
Oh my god, you were in for a trip, I tell ya. So the lyrics are: trapdoor, trapdoor. The trapdoor's a trap. Everybody knows what's under the door, and everybody goes to great lengths for sure to hide themselves away and keep the beast at bay. Because everybody knows the trapdoor.
I think the keep the beast at bay is decently spooky.
Yeah, we also had a creepy kids show over here in Australia called Trapdoor, and it had a great theme song.
Okay.
Which, if there's any Aussies millennials in the chat, please affirm me on the opinion.
All right, I'm listening to Me and the Devil Blues by Robert Johnson. Robert Johnson is over in the Damn America, Your History is Fucked zone. And check out my video that I released the other day on Robert Johnson if you haven't seen it.
What's your opinion on Shushu here?
On Shushu, I think it's kind of in doom.
I think it's the most haunted song we have.
No, it's not haunted.
I mean, terror definitely describes the feeling that you get.
I think terror.
But so does creepy. But I feel like it deserves to be a bit further along.
Terror is the predominating emotion here.
Yeah,
oh, thank
it
you.
Is.
Thank you, person from Russia. Unfortunately, I can't read the Cyrillic alphabet. But thank you very much for the support. I'm glad you like what I do. All right, Pumpkin Attack on Mommy and Daddy.
I also thought this song was appropriate because of the pumpkin motif.
Yep.
For Halloween.
How scary are the lyrics?
Look, I think it's more about the vibe of this song. Because the lyrics, there are very few lyrics, and if there are lyrics, it's my prized pig. And that's about it. It's like, Daddy-o, is that you, my prize pig? I am sorry I left you out in the pasture to die.
Oh, that's fucking creepy, man. That's really
it's so creepy.
That's so creepy. Yeah. That's very high on the creepy scale. All right.
That whole album is an experience as well, but it's called the album's called Girl with Basket of Fruit. And if you've listened to that album, that phrase, Girl with Basket of Fruit, will just you'll hear it in the way that it's presented in the album, and it will give you nightmares.
I don't know if getting nightmares is really what I aim to do for music. But it's
that's what you aim to do with Shushu.
All right. We're on to Zombie by Jamie T. Oh, what
These are all the songs I added from my spoopy playlist.
Yes. Yeah, we're working our way through it.
So Digital Crow suggested Black Number 1 typo negative. I believe we have that already.
Yes, we do have that. That one, here. Yeah, it's here in the Skeletons. It is Skeletons vibe.
That's the best vibe to have.
About skeletons.
No, I think that was Abra? I can't remember. No, that's not in Skeletons.
Zombie is kind of like this feels.
The vibes are not at all maybe in spooky if it's lucky.
Yeah, I think it's kind of on the border of spooky and camp, or just inside spooky.
But it's definitely one of those songs that's this is going to be in every Halloween playlist from now on.
Yeah.
Especially when you get halfway through the song and it kind of has that little breakdown.
Yeah.
Which is very typical Halloween music.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you think musicians ever set out to write a Halloween song other than musicians that are explicitly Halloween themed?
Well, I mean, I think this is very much a Halloween song. I think he couldn't write this one without being this is going to be a Halloween song.
Yeah. All right. Also, we're doing Highway to Hell by AC/DC, and guys, I'm actually not really a big fan of AC/DC. I know that's gonna piss a lot of you off, but I liked them a lot when I was younger. But I don't really do AC/DC much. I'm sorry, guys.
You know what? As an Australian, I completely agree. I hate AC/DC.
Yeah. Hate's a strong word, but probably an accurate one.
Fibwick says AC/DC is probably my least favorite band, and we like Fibwick.
AC/DC, yeah. What was I gonna say? Someone else asked, can we add in someone asked for something that I wanted to add in. Where was it? In the Woods Somewhere by Hosier. Can we add that onto the playlist?
Yeah.
Can we rank it? Because I want some Hosier representation on here. I love Hosier.
Absolutely.
I want to do another Hosier video. Oh, we're on to Riverman. Do you know Riverman?
I'm about to know Riverman, aren't I?
Oh, you don't know Nick Drake?
I know Nick Drake. I have not listened to Nick Drake.
Okay, listen to Riverman. I'm gonna rant a little on other things while you listen to Riverman, and chirp in with reactions if you need them. Like, for example, Black Magic Woman is 100% in the spooky groove. That's very easy. Black Magic Woman. Yeah, I don't think AC/DC are like, I don't harbor resentment for them. But they're just not really, they just don't do it for me, and that's all right. They have some cool songs. Razor's Edge is pretty cool and pretty spooky. I like Razor's Edge.
Sorry, Russian person in the chat has said they don't hear their songs from every radio. In Australia, you hear them from every radio possible. You hear them from speakers that don't even have radio. They're just like possessed by the spirit of AC/DC somehow. They are everywhere. They are unavoidable, and I despise them. For no good reason.
So what are you thinking of Riverman? Because I think Riverman is going to be, it's planted firmly in the haunted section.
I love this song. This is like, there's this weird sort of like beauty to it, like a creepy beauty.
Yeah.
Which, if you want to watch a video about that, go to Jacob Geller's channel, and he talks about why scary songs are so beautiful.
Yeah.
Why horror songs are so beautiful.
Oh my God, I love this song.
This is just like when the strings have just come in, and it is like, it is doing things to me.
Yep.
It is somber. It is beautiful.
Yep.
And I'd love to, I can tell that there's a story here, but I just can't focus on the story.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. No, this is my favorite Nick Drake song. I love Riverman. I want to do something on Nick Drake. I mean, I kind of talk about Nick Drake in my video. That's my next video. But it's not really about him.
Spoilers.
This
is the video I've read the script of, haven't I?
Yeah, you have.
That's guys, this video is amazing. It's one of my favorite things that he's done. So no hype, but
thank you.
It's phenomenal.
Delta Rhino, are you going to be the only one for Dragula? No. In honor of my podcast partner 12 Tone, you can throw that on Middo. 12 Tone is a giant Rob Zombie fan. Yeah, they. So.
Oh, so sorry.
Oh, no worries.
I did not realize that.
Yeah. Psycho Killer. Actually, no. I think Psycho Killer is clearly in the spooky groove. Psycho Killer is high in the spooky groove. It's also got its own weird thing. Oh, someone asked for Hurdy Gurdy Man by Donovan, but no. What's the big Donovan witch song? Donovan. Season of the Witch. Season of the Witch. Can you throw on Season of the Witch? Yeah.
Can do.
All right. Spooky by Dusty Springfield is in the spooky groove. This is
I need to use the bathroom quickly. Can I?
Yeah.
Quickly. I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah. Pure anarchy reigns. Middo's gone. Redbone. Ooh. Yeah. Redbone can go onto the list. I'll get Middo to add it when he's back. All right. We're going through some of the other ones we have here. Frankie Teardrop I listened to last time, but I'm your chats are showing up, Egmo. I'm listening to Frankie Teardrop again. Gambino has a lot of scary vibes, but you know what? Actually, I think we're gonna do this. I think Redbone is at the top of the spooky groove, because Redbone is like straight up terrifying, but it is also too groovy not to have in the spooky groove. By the way, this is a reminder. If you want to see like the highlights of these streams and stuff like that, I'm gonna be posting them on Polyphonic Live. So there's a link in the description. So if you want to subscribe to that, we're gonna be like editing down highlights and shortened versions of streams and stuff like that to post out there. Yeah, I'm listening to Frankie Teardrop. I can't listen to the whole thing because it's 10 minutes long. But once again, the reason I put Frankie Teardrop here is because Frankie Teardrop is utter doom. This song, actually, no, this song's actually gonna be promoted into the Daughters Zone. This song is really fucking creepy, man. All right.
Hello.
Hey, you're back.
I'm back.
All right. That's sick because I think we're going to get into another song that I am fired up to show you, because in my mind it is straight haunting. It is, in my mind, it might be the scariest song I've ever heard.
Whoa, that's big. That's big.
But just to make sure, you have stereo headphones on, right?
Yes, I do.
All right. All right.
My Audio Technica. What are they called?
Ooh, did we put any Nick Cave on the playlist? Can we put Song of Joy on?
Song of Joy. That sounds happy.
Rake It In by Imogen Heap. I might check that out. All right, so in case you missed it, Middo's about to listen to The Murder Mystery by the Velvet Underground, and if any of you have not heard the song, or if you have, I highly recommend put on The Murder Mystery by the Velvet Underground. I'm putting it on now. All right. So someone asked if Careful with That Axe Eugene is on here. It very much is. It is on the border of terror and doom. And the spookiness of its lyrics are actually going to be like way up here, which is amazing because it's only like one lyric. And then Redbone, I put in the spooky groove up here. All right, we're going to have a moment of dead air as Middo reacts to what's going to happen. Oh, this song is so good. And I'm just touring this while we're waiting.
I mean, it's interesting. There's like these sort of like different sort of like time signatures happening, I feel.
Have you?
Ooh.
There it is.
There. Oh.
Isn't this?
What year did this come out?
69.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the Velvet Underground invented like indie rock.
No, absolutely. I know that for real.
Oh yeah.
I love this. So this is it reminds me of this one experience I had when I was a child, which is very formative for me, which is that I had a little like circuit board that would I could make little circuits with.
Yeah.
And it came with a speaker, a little headphone, but it was a mono. And I could plug it into one of two channels for the stereo. And at one point I had no other headphones around that I could use to listen to music. And so I had to use this mono headphone that came into one ear. And I was using it to listen to David Bowie's Space Oddity.
Oh, that's cool.
And for the first time, I heard like someone using stereo, like phasing their voice to different sides, and like and the instrumentals to certain sides, and it blew my mind.
I remember when I was in middle school on an iPod Nano, my parents got me for Christmas. I listened to I remember having the same experience getting that stuff, like getting stereo headphones and listening Bohemian Rhapsody, like pulling one headphone out and putting it back in, then pulling the other out and putting it back in, and yeah, it's really a kind of I don't know, it's a super cool moment where it's like I feel like that's something that up until that moment, even though I had probably heard it before, my mind never really realized that was something you can do with music.
Exactly. I was probably like 11 at the time or something, and it just like I was still at the point where I thought whenever a band performed, like whenever I listened to a song, the band were performing it.
Yeah.
This is so interesting. I love the spoken word sort of vibe of it. It's reminding me of something really specific, and I cannot put my finger on it. But like it kind of does actually have like very Slint sort of vibes.
I don't really know Slint much. I know that I listened to
Spiderland is a great album.
The one that is there, but see, this is why I don't do folders. I tried to put something in a folder, and now it's lost and everything's messed up.
Gone forever.
Yep. Okay, it is in the daughter zone. There it is. It's too high up. Okay.
Dali XCX says, put some Look What You Made Me Do by Taylor Swift on there.
Is that, I guess, campy, maybe.
I don't know where that goes. Like, I love that song. I didn't to begin with, and I do now.
Yeah, I will put Everywhere on the End of Time. Actually, I'll plot Everywhere on the End of Time right up in the in the existential zone. The daughter's zone.
Yeah. That belongs there.
By the way, guys, I talk about everyone's always this is one of my pet peeves. Everyone's always being like, do something on Everywhere at the End of Time. I'm like, I mean, it's not all on it, but I've talked about it in a video, and people are like, have you ever heard of Everywhere at the End of Time? It's like, yeah, no, I did a video on it, bud. Degraded Media, like, go. I mean, obviously you don't need to know that. You don't need to know all my videos, but if you're going to ask me to do a video on something, you should at least like YouTube Polyphonic and that to see if it comes up. And you should check out my Degraded Media video because that's cool.
My favorite Polyphonic video is the Degraded Media video.
The Degraded Media was my favorite for a long time. My favorite now that I've done is probably Run the Jewels.
That is a phenomenal video as well.
Yeah. All right.
I'm just saying, if you search Polyphonic Everywhere at the End of Time, you do not come up.
All right, I should tag that and I revoke that rant. All right, I need to run to the bathroom now. So you hold the fort down, and I will return, and we can. I think when I return, we're moved on to super chat recommendations.
I mean, did you? Oh yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm going to take this opportunity to you need to. I'm actually logged into the Polyphonic Live YouTube channel, where this will be uploaded in a VOD form later once it is edited down. So if you want to give me incriminating things to tweet, or not to tweet, but to chat as Polyphonic that you can use against him while he is not here, go ahead. And I will do that. What's happening in the chat? Sly Cooper says, you made a video of Run the Jewels. Yes, he did. It's called The Best Protest Album of 2020 or something like that. And it is a phenomenal video. LP went into the comments and said, "You get us," which is like the biggest compliment ever, and I'm very proud of Noah for that. Say Ed Sheeran isn't overrated. Ed Sheeran is a musical genius. There you go.
Ed Sheeran is a musical genius. His ability to craft a pop tune is absolutely unmatched, man. He's fantastic.
That I was telling the chat to send me incriminating messages to tweet to send
I
out.
kept my Bluetooth headphones on.
Oh no! The plan backfired.
All right.
Whoops.
Back at it. Also, isn't the shift that the murder mystery does at the end so cool?
I am not at the end yet.
Oh, I think you'll hit it soon. It hits at like 7 minutes.
It is literally hitting right now, I think, where it's turning into like a jaunty sort of like piano tune that I feel like would be in a saloon.
Yeah, Sly Cooper's quitting to watch the Run the Jewels video. Please do, and come back after and tell me what you thought. All right, so we're on to Halloween by Phoebe Bridgers.
So, Phoebe Bridgers is this little like indie folk artist that is making waves at the moment, and she's great. Have you listened to Julian Baker?
Yeah, I know Julian Baker. Yeah.
Sure. So Julian Baker and Phoebe Bridgers are very related. They have a band together called Boy Genius.
Okay.
And a very similar sort of vibe. Yeah. But her album this year was just very, very, very good. Just folk music.
Huh.
Very really she did it like she has a collaboration with Bright Eyes as well. Called Better Oblivion Community Center or something like that.
Cool.
And yeah, you can really see that sort of like cross between like Julian Baker and Bright Eyes, and that's Phoebe Bridgers.
That's really cool. Yeah. I don't even know where to put this. It doesn't even feel creepy.
No, I mean, I'd put it like in low spooky, I suppose. I don't know if it's really.
Yeah, I think that's a good
like gorgeous.
Yeah, it is absolutely gorgeous. It sounds like Joni Mitchell.
Yes, good call.
I've been on a real Joni Mitchell kick lately.
Yeah?
Yeah, December's come early for me. All right.
Oh, we just got a super chat.
Thank you,
from Totally Oblivious again. Thank you so much.
All right, and we're on to we're about to hit what I think your first one was. Your first one was Mosquito Song, right?
Potentially.
Because I'm on to Mosquito Song now.
Come feel all your sisters. I can do. That's weird to say as a combo. Come feel all your sisters.
Yeah, that is weird. All right, this song is creepy. This is 100% in creepy.
What are we talking? Which one? Mosquito Song.
Mosquito Song, yeah. I probably won't do a video on Frankie Teardrop, but I will definitely listen to it. Thanks for showing it to me, you guys. Can we get a recording of me saying that? I'm going to not do that piecemeal. Speaking of damning Polyphonic. Rake It In by Imogen Heap.
There we go. Thank you so much, Oscar Lamb, for that super chat. Rake It In, Imogen Heap. It is on the list.
Oh, Lady Godiva's Operation by Velvet Underground is also really terrifying. Velvet Underground have a lot, but we're going to stick to that one.
Just a creepy band in general, I think, a lot of the time. I mean, they've got a lot of like different sort of sounds, but
yeah. I'm gonna put in actually while we're on Velvets. I'm just gonna put Perfect Day down here in the Uncanny Valley. The way he goes, like, you just keep me hanging on, is either tragic or completely haunting, depending on your mood. Yeah. Yeah,
Let
a lot of
me
people are
see.
talking about Frankie the suicide one. Frankie the suicide one. I am nailing it. And yeah, it is up here in the Daughters zone. I have not heard Super 16. That's something that I do not know. All right, we're going on to BMBM by Black Meaty, so I'm turning the volume down.
Look, it's not that loud, but it's got this creepy sort of thing at the beginning, which I will explain when you get to it.
Actually, I think what I need actually is a alongside alongside the existential void area here, I also need an existential void for the instrumentals.
Yes. So can you hear that weird thing that's happening in BM?
Yeah.
It's like sounds like half like a guitar, half like a person.
Yeah, it sounds like a person screaming.
Yeah. So what it
Did they
is that
murder
this
someone
this
while making
band.
this song?
Yes, exactly. This band are they're like these British private school boys. Like they're like 16 or 17 or something. It's ridiculous. Um, but what they're doing here is that they've got like a YouTube video on their phone. The guitarist is putting it up against the pickup in his guitar because the speaker like vibrates like a guitar string.
Whoa.
So when you put it on the pickup of the guitar, it picks it up like it's a guitar string.
I love
And
shit like that.
and I believe it's a Jeremy Kyle scene of someone like freaking out in Jeremy Kyle, which is a
That's
British Jerry Springer.
that's wild.
Yeah. And there's such a like this song is just like the whole thing is just like an exercise in improvisation, I guess, in the lyrics. Where he's just like, she moves with a purpose.
Yeah.
And
This is it's um there's like what's it called? Like almost like a David Byrne vibe to him when he's saying like she moves with such a purpose. Like it's very
no,
Talking Heads.
totally. I think these guys are gonna like just grow so much because they're so young and they're doing something really interesting. The drummer is phenomenal. The drummer is so tight.
Noise is honestly the future of music right now. Like noise is going to be one of the defining sounds of the 2020s, as it kind of like reflects on the existential dread of our world. I mean, it's already been growing through the last few years, but I genuinely believe I cannot find where this corner is. Oh well. I genuinely believe that noise is kind of like going to be one of the defining sounds of the next few years.
You look at like things like the PC music scene, which is people like Sophie and even like Charlie XCX. 100 Gex are kind of part of that whole
Yeah.
scene. And they're making this pop music, which is very influenced by like noise music and glitch music and that sort of stuff. And that is the future of pop music, essentially. So I think you're right. I don't know if it'll ever be mainstream, though.
I mean, I think it's getting there. I don't think it'll be. I mean, Taylor Swift did an album with some like Taylor Swiftified noise sounds, but I also think that like I don't know. I'll stand Reputation. I don't think the world was ready for Reputation.
No, and excuse me while I headbang to this song.
Yeah. I have no idea where to put this.
Oh, good point. I think it's in Scary.
I think it's in Scary near Skeletons.
Wow, near Skeletons.
Especially when he's doing the David Byrne thing. David Byrne is skeleton vibes. And did we get
true.
Fabione Macaroni's? Did we get Fabione?
So sorry, I did see it. We were busy talking about noise music.
Yeah.
Fabione Macaroni.
Who suggested this song? Who suggested BMBM? Thank you guys for whoever it was. Thanks for the suggestion. This is awesome.
So what do you want me to add? Do you want me to add both of these Beatles songs, or
No, it's the mashup from the Love album. So
Oh, I
Love is the
see. I
soundtrack
see.
to the Cirque du Soleil thing they did.
Yeah, right. I haven't listened to that. Ah, I see. Okay. What's up with that? Anyway,
um,
I adore that BM song.
yeah, we're on to Love Without Sound by White Noise, and this is creepy vibes.
Yeah, this is so creepy.
I think the thing is, I think noise had this kind of like surge in the early 2010s with like Yeezus and when Death Grips were getting really big and
Mhm.
stuff like that. Um, but I think it's coming back in a big way. I mean, clipping too have gotten even more
Yes.
noise than they used to be.
So you look at like I mean the kind of big one of the big trends of the 2010s was like that uh 808s lo-fi sort of hip hop that was first really came about in popularity with Kanye West's 808s and Heartbreaks, and then like Drake kind of took that
Yeah,
and went big with it. Um, and it took like half a decade to kind of get to that point. So I think now that like Yeezus is coming up to 8 years old or something like that, Death Grips is kind of growing in popularity, and people are kind of experiencing that noise is becoming a bit more of a thing.
yeah, yeah. I
And
think
industrial music.
yeah, yeah. Well, this is the other thing too that I'm interested in is, because like we all know about 30-year cycles, right? Nostalgia is a 30-year cycle, is what people say
Yeah,
a lot, right? And what
it's
was
the return of Saturn.
it's the return of Trent Reznor. It's the return of like that breed of industrial. Like that's I feel like that's kind of what we're getting now is we're getting nostalgia to this like downward spiral, and a lot of grunge had these heavy noisy sounds.
Grunge.
I mean, especially when you listen to Bleach, Nirvana's first album. That album is fucking heavy, man. I love Bleach. It goes so hard.
I
Um
mean, we're getting a lot of like post grunge sort of revivalism happening at the moment. Like
yeah.
a bunch of bands who are taking that '90s sort of aesthetic and giving it a pop sheen.
Yeah.
So like I'm thinking of like Bieber Doobie. Her album Fake It Flowers is very like Avril Lavigne, which is almost like post grunge skater punk sort of stuff.
Someone also
And
just
she gives it.
interrupting. Someone asked for Hurt. Hurt goes in Haunted. There's no question there.
Oh, absolutely. I wouldn't even. I'm going to add it to the list, but we'll skip it because we
Yeah.
know exactly where it goes.
You know what? I'm
I'm
just
I'm
gonna say
assuming the
Hurt.
Johnny Cash version.
I'm gonna say both versions.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I get that.
Actually,
White Noise, Love Without Sound. This song is fantastic,
yeah.
and I'm
This is.
loving it.
I
And it
put it.
just ended.
I put it in creepy. That is firmly in creepy.
Yeah, that is firmly creepy.
And lyrics. I took a glance at them. They're pretty decent. Decently creepy, but not like full on. But I might have missed something. So if you guys think differently, let me know. A lot of people have been asking for Tubular Bells. Tubular Bells is going to be in the Haunted Ballroom by virtue of being instrumental and also
So
just kind of
speaking of noise music, we're on to White Awakening,
yeah.
and yeah, this is a lot of noise and like feedback happening at the moment, which has that creepy. Is it creepy? Is it scary?
It's I'm still in the intro and it's like it's yeah, it's really weird. It's creepy, I think. But it's like
Mm,
existentially creepy. It's like very high end creepy for me.
there's definitely like I'm getting like Bowie vibes almost.
Yeah. Yeah, total Bowie vibes. Total Bowie
Mm.
vibes. I'm gonna look up the lyrics, but I can't really find them. Oh, this is good. You're totally
Yeah,
right on Bowie. Oh
yeah, that sort
oh,
of spacey Bowie.
someone also just said one that I'd been wanting to put on, which also queued on the playlist, but I'll put it here. But Mama by MCR. Mama by MCR is camp.
Oh yes. Hell yes.
Camp with very spooky lyrics. It's kind of the spookiest lyrics you can get in camp.
That's the entirety of MCR is camp but spooky lyrics.
Yeah.
That's just emo as a genre, right?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Revolution 9 is down in the ballroom, by the way, guys. You who have been asking. I still don't know where to put White Awakening.
This is hard.
This haunts me in the same way as like L'amour by Lewis does.
I mean, it is creepy. I'd put it like kind of. I guess I haven't been listening to the lyrics, but
actually,
I feel like
you know
it's
what?
low.
Yeah, I mean, I think it is right in the uncanny valley.
Ooh, okay. Can you remind viewers and also me about what the uncanny valley is?
Well, the phenomenon of the uncanny valley is like the phenomenon of the uncanny valley. It's actually something that comes from kind of like animation and robots and computer modeling, where it says there's kind of like on this side of the valley would be like completely inhuman, and on this side of the valley would be completely human. But like, or on this side, basically there's this big gap where the closer you get to being human, the scarier it gets, because it's off. It's not quite right. The uncanny, I think, was it Kristeva? Who was it that introduced it in theory? I learned this in it's similar to Kristeva's objection, like abject. It's kind of like something that is so close to being normal but off, and it's really eerie for it.
Yeah, I definitely think on the kind of left side, I suppose, of the uncanny valley, where you said it's like completely human. That's not the case. Like there is completely human, and then there is robot.
Yeah.
Or like so completely robot, completely unhuman, and then there is robot. But like it's when it gets towards the end of the uncanny valley, the end of like almost becoming human, that it suddenly drops into like unbelievable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's too close, but it's not quite close.
Exactly. All right, we're on to in the Woods Somewhere by Hozier, which I love. And
great album.
I love so much that know what I'm gonna do here? We're gonna add a new section down in the corner. It's gonna be its own little thing.
Would. Because like, okay, I'll be honest here. I don't know if this like should be on the chart. I love the song, and it is like a creepy vibe, like more of a dark vibe, and I feel like maybe we should have a dark section that isn't necessarily like creepy or spooky, but like just a dark song in general.
Yeah,
and this one definitely fits that.
We are actually having what I'm gonna call the Deep Dark Woods down here.
Very nice. In honor of Hozier.
Yeah. Exactly.
Obama Gamer 34 says that I think Imagine is sort of creepy or uncanny.
Imagine is very uncanny.
I would say that Gal Gadot's version of Imagine is very uncanny.
No, Gal Gadot's version of Imagine is horror no,
it's haunted.
Cursed.
Can we put that in there?
It's cursed. We need a cursed section, but we're running out of room. It is severely cursed.
Yeah.
All right.
Or just his like his Sufjan-esque sort of like vocalizations.
Yeah.
In this song, just gorgeous.
I honestly, for my money, Hozier is possibly the most talented musician working right now in the kind of like rock and rock adjacent realm.
In the sort of like in like folk
indie,
rock.
folk, soul, because he has a lot of soul in his stuff.
Yeah, I mean, Take Me to Church when I first heard it was before it kind of like blew up, and I was like listening to it. I was lying on my bed, and it had me writhing, just like I could not control my body because of like how powerful that song is.
Yeah, yeah,
And then I had a very similar experience with Nina Cried Power. That song is phenomenal.
and man, when you see him live, we're actually gonna move Riverman over here to the deep dark woods because Nick Drake lives in the deep dark woods too. And
That's a big move.
and yeah, it is a big move. I mean, the deep dark woods are kind of off the they're not classified. They're their own kind of thing, you know. Oh, thank you, Felonious Punk. I love that name. Harry Parched, Illusion of the Fury.
I'm just saying that Felonious Punk could be a grade baseball name.
Yes, that is an amazing baseball name.
I will add Delusion of the Fury to the playlist. But thank you so much for your super chat.
By the way, guys, how are you doing in chat?
a lot.
Are you guys having fun? Are we keeping you interested? Do you want more? I don't know. I don't know what I could offer more, really, to be quite honest. Also in here in the deep dark woods, we're gonna throw in. Here is where did you sleep last night? By Nirvana. In fact, I actually might even need to change the section of this to be in the pines.
Oh.
In the pines where the sun don't shine, and we'd also put Lead Belly there. What's a better font for the pines?
Something woody.
Yeah. I don't love that font right now, but we'll make it work because I gotta get to. All right, Dragula by Rob Zombie is camp. I'm just
everything Rob Zombie is camp.
Yeah,
right?
I'm not even just doing Dragula. I'm just doing Rob Zombie. Does Zeppelin have any scary songs? Yes. No Quarter. Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You is straight terrifying. Dazed and Confused is pretty creepy. Zeppelin have a lot of Robert Zombie, Mr. Robert Zombie.
Professor, to you.
Also, the bridge of Down by the Seaside is scary, which is weird because the rest is not. All right, Season of the Witch by Donovan. By the way, this is a reminder that we are catching up on super chats, and if you want to see a song plotted, throw us a super chat. I never actually plotted the murder mystery, did I? Because the murder mystery is up here in the existential zone. This is the scariest place.
This is not the Donovan I was expecting.
What Donovan were you expecting?
Wasn't there like a disco Donovan?
No, Donovan's like a wannabe Bob Dylan.
Who am I thinking of? I'm thinking of Sylvester.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Donovan's like a psychedelic folkster.
Oh, that's funny.
A lot of people have been talking about Starless by King Crimson, so we can throw that one in.
I'll add it to the playlist, eh? When you say this is Dylan-esque, yes, it is Dylan.
Yeah. That's kind
of.
If
you told me this was Bob Dylan, I'd be like, yeah, it is, and I would pretend that I know the song, so I don't look like a utter fool when I say that I haven't listened to this Bob Dylan song.
Yeah. I've just put on Song of Joy, by the way, and Song of Joy is so
Here we
fucking
go.
creepy. I'm just gonna plot Nick Cave in Doom.
I'm still really pleased that somebody introduced you to Protomata the other day, because his voice is like Nick Cave to a T, but like post-punk.
That's really cool.
And
By the way,
I love Protomata.
One change I made last time too. I moved Bury a Friend. I re-listened to Bury a Friend, and I was like, this is the spookiest fucking shit in the world. So it's at the top of spookiness of lyrics and vibes.
Yeah, it's so spooky. I love that it's like almost has an ASMR vibe to it.
Yeah. She's another one with the grunge thing going on. 30-year cycles.
Totally. It's Saturn's return, man.
Yeah. So firmly in Doom is going to be Nick Cave.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yes, I've put Robert Johnson himself in. Robert Johnson is in the Damn America, Your History is Fucked zone.
There's also like a tiny part of Nick Cave that could be placed into camp.
Yeah, but he does it so well. Thanks, Dreadful Devotee. I don't like. I think if anyone else sang his songs, they might be camp, but he's terrifying.
Yeah, I agree with that. Sleep by My Chemical Romance has been added to the playlist.
All right, we're up to Rake It In by Imogen Heap. Oh my god, this is creepy.
Oh.
I can't think of a name. If you keep spamming, you will stop. We will mute you, and you will stop. This is creepy. I think creepy is kind of my vibes from Rake It In.
And knowing Imogen Heap, the lyrics are probably pretty.
Oh no, actually, I think it just hit, and I think we're going into scary. Yeah, this is really creepy. It's scary.
Do you know what my chopping block's for? Do you know what my hanging braids for? Oof. It's creepy, definitely. But
are we going creepy or scary?
Look, I think they're basically the same. But
I don't.
Scary works.
I didn't mean to make you scared. I can't think of a name. I just get very annoyed at people spamming. Sorry, where did we say Rake It In?
Scary.
Scary? Cool.
Yeah, it's got those like sort of like those chanting in the background.
Yeah, that's what really
giving it that scary.
I think it's creepy without the arrangement, but once you get the arrangement. All right. Now Come Feel by All Your Sisters.
Uh-oh.
All right, this is like an 80s vibe.
Yeah, this is sort of like similar to that Abra song, where it's like that, like it feels like your VHS is haunted.
Yeah, exactly. It definitely feels like your VHS is haunted. Can we put a haunted VHS player somewhere?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, in the Twilight Zone.
That's literally perfect.
Should I put a VHS tape or a VHS player there? I think the tape probably better.
The tape is more iconic.
Yeah.
Does it have like a little ghost in it? Is it possessed?
Oh, yeah. I like that. And we got to do you guys are actually about to see some real polyphonic shit that I'm going to do to this thing. getting real polyphonic up in here. First thing, we're gonna throw a threshold on, just because everything looks a little cleaner with a threshold. Then we're gonna do this. So what you do is you duplicate it 3 times. You go into blending options, and you just select a different channel. So right now that one's on the green, that one's on the blue. And then we move around, and just like that, look at that. You got yourself some RGB distortion.
And now, oh, very nice. And now all the polyphonic imitators are going to come, and you are out of a job.
Please come and take it. It's a curse. Yeah, no, seriously. Steal my shit. Don't steal my shit outright. I don't like it when people do that. But be influenced by me, please.
Which has happened.
Yep. We're not. This is not a drama. This is not a drama stream, though.
It is not, but it has.
Yeah. Oh, the name of the song? Come Feel. Come Feel.
There's definitely like a Cure-ish sort of vibe.
Yes, very, very Cure-ish vibe. Closer belongs in the video, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm adding Closer to the playlist. I thought about it earlier when we added Hurt, but it's going on now.
All right, I'm doing it. I keep getting distracted with this brush, so we're doing this. VCR OSD mono, of course, a go-to font these days. Oh, we're on to the benefit of Mr. Kite. I Want You. I love this. Have you listened to the Love album at all, Mido?
I have not. No, I've just listened to the discography.
So what this was so for a Cirque du Soleil performance, and it still goes in Vegas. I really want to see it.
I remember
that. Yeah. So for that, they got like the masters and did all of these like Beatles matchups with the actual master tapes, and it was like produced by George Martin and stuff. It's really cool.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I remember the Cirque du Soleil performance. I didn't realize that George Martin was involved and stuff.
It's basically a Beatles mashup album, and they also had old like different studio takes mashed into it and stuff. Like it's really cool. I think you'd like it a lot.
We are adding Closer by 9 Inch Nails to the VHS tape, are we?
I think so. Someone said Closer should be. Yeah.
I get that. I see that.
And then it was Come Feel.
Yeah. People are recommending some Aphex Twin in the chat.
Yes.
Should I what do we think? Window Licker or?
Sure. I think I might actually name this the Aphex Twin Haunted VHS player, because Aphex Twin really VHS tape.
That's very true. Aphex Twin is definitely scary. Hey, this is oh, it is, right. I'm like, this is I Want You to so heavy.
Yes.
Yes, I realize that now. It is a mashup. Yeah, they're asking, is Aphex Twin scary? Aphex Twin is scary, especially when you watch his music videos and
his whole aesthetic is really crazy.
Yeah, look at his album covers. And
I think he's also one that's like really an aesthetic experience. Like you might not get I think you gain a lot by looking at it as like a whole project and not just the music. Some clipping, Emmanuel Martinez. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We will happily play some clipping. I wish we could play it on the stream. but that would get us banned and killed by YouTube. They will
Yeah.
personally hunt us down.
Queen have any scary songs? Yeah, there's some kind of creepy ones in on Queen 2. Okay, why are
I mean, can I just ask that this says that Helter Skelter was part of the thing, but I did not hear any Helter Skelter.
Helter Skelter let me I need to go back and
It's fine. It was probably somewhere in the middle, but I assumed that being at the end, it was going to go into Helter Skelter.
yeah, I think it was probably bits in the like backdrop. Oh yeah, it's in when it gets like really kind of like big and crazy there. Okay, but why the hell why can these not be seen? Are they white today? Oh, they got moved. That's why.
I like so Otniel Aguilar, sorry for butchering your name there, says, "What you doing, bro? It's late. Let's go to sleep." We're not like forcing you to stay awake for this. Like you should go to sleep if you need to go to sleep.
Yes. So they asked for where to put this being for the benefit. I'd put this firmly in scary with pretty low lyrics. Because I mean, being for the benefit of Mr. Kite kind of has this eerie circus thing going on.
Oh God, I should show you. What's the song by Cornelius?
Yeah, March of the Black Queen by Queen is pretty scary. All right. I'm just going to
add a song to the playlist, which we don't have to add to the thing. I just want to show it to you.
Cool. I'm just listening to Mama now because I really wanted to listen to Mama.
Okay, I'm skipping ahead.
What else is going on here? Maybe I didn't need that bottom corner. We can fix that if we all go to hell. Mama, we all go to hell.
So if you enjoy this, in fact, I'm going to add it as well. If you enjoy Mama by My Chemical Romance and My Chemical Romance in general, listen to this band called HMLTD. They released an album this year at the beginning of the year, and it's you'll love it if you're into MCR. It's not like emo per se, but it's got that same sort of vibe. I'm going to add a couple of songs to the playlist called Joanna and Where's Joanna? And it's like this, I don't want to spoil the surprise, but it's a musical theater number about a serial killer that also involves some like mental health issues.
Oh, cool. That's really neat. I'm on to Delusion of the Fury Exordium by Harry Parch now. I do not know what this is, but this is very creepy. As I listen to this...
I mean, to me, it's scary.
Yeah, no, it's scary. It's maybe even in the Vampire Castle. We'll see where this goes.
You're right. It might be in the Vampire Castle.
I'm listening to this, and I'm going to work on the Vampire Castle. I need a good, like, gothic-looking castle, which is hard to find on Wikimedia Commons.
I feel like Germany had a lot of good gothic
German
sort of
castles.
Maybe. Or like...
Oh, yeah.
More Eastern European, maybe.
I mean... yeah, well, where's Transylvania? So
Transylvania.
It's Romania, yeah. Romanian castles.
I was thinking Romania.
Oh, this isn't... I don't know if this is vampire anymore, though.
No, it's got a lot of different sort of vibes to it.
I think it's the haunted
ballroom.
Is it
skeletons?
Does it have lyrics though? I think it's just
at this point. At this point, it's gone for long enough that I'd happily put it in the haunted ballroom.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think the haunted ballroom needs to be entirely. I guess I have that section of echoes. Would I consider heart-shaped box spooky? I think a lot of Nirvana stuff is just kind of dark, and I don't think dark is really that next to scary, but it is kind of creepy. Delusion of the Fury.
Like Clockwork in the chat says, are you going for creepy/scary vibes in music or songs that make you uncomfortable with just the lyrics as well? Look,
either or.
We were originally going for Halloween songs, and that kind of evolved.
Hey, any creepy song is a Halloween song.
Karaoke Closet says, I'm sure someone has mentioned I put a spell on you already.
Oh,
yes, we've got an entire line. We have a meridian of I put a spell on you.
Oh, also, I zoomed forward in this. This is definitely in the ballroom, but it's firmly under skeletons. This is a skeleton song. Go to like 7.5 minutes in.
Yeah. I am at 7 minutes, and this marimba is giving me skeleton vibes.
Yeah.
It's okay. Look. You said you told me not to define skeletons, but I'm going to. Skeletons is anything that sounds like it's being played on a rib cage by an animated character.
You're not wrong. All right, we're on to Starless by King Crimson. And I'm trying to find a castle in Romania, but they all look like ruins. So let's go back to Gothic castles in Romania. Bran Castle. Hunadora Castle. Oh, holy shit. I want to go there. That is a fucking vampire castle. Are there any Romanians in the chat?
There should be. It's good time for Romanians, correct?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's like morning-ish? Like late morning? Oh my god, this castle, this looks so fucking cool.
I cannot wait to see this castle.
We're going to actually open a new window to edit it, because it'll be annoying if I don't. Look at that castle.
I am on a 20-second delay. I cannot look at that castle.
Look at the castle, Mil.
Oof. Oh, that is a good castle.
Yep.
Oh, and then you put the threshold on it, and it just takes it to the next level. That's so good.
Honestly, man, the polyphonic fall look has been threshold and dissolve. That's been the that's been what it's all about.
Oh yeah, I forgot someone asked about clipping. We're gonna have to put some clipping.
Yeah, we got super chatted clipping. Yeah, queue up.
Yeah,
any really.
Especially
off the new album.
The new album is phenomenal. Can I put 96 Neve Campbell?
Yes. Yes.
Because that one freaks me out. Thanks for joining us, Blinky.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
All right, this is good enough.
As someone who hasn't listened to that much of King Crimson, this is great. I am loving stuff.
Oh, King Crimson are fantastic.
Yeah, they are a blind spot for me. They're someone who I've been meaning to get into, but I have not done.
You legitimately, you got to listen to In the Court of the Crimson King. Of course. That's the album that, I mean, their whole Red, I really like Red, and Lizard also. Now people are going to make fun of this way I say Red, but
would you say it's the best album named Red?
Oh, that is tough. That is actually a really difficult. I would say it's on the same tier.
Okay.
A little less poppy though.
A little?
Just a smidge.
Which one?
Just a smidge.
I'm struggling to figure out which one you're referring to there.
King Crimson. It is a lot less poppy than.
Is it? I thought it was Taylor Swift.
Are you fucking with me?
No, I'd never do that.
Oh no, Turtle the Oblivious. Keep requesting songs, but you left us hanging there, so you don't need to do another super chat. Just let us know in the regular chat, and we'll grab it. Starless, I don't even really know where to put it.
This is sort of like in Starless. It has that the saxophone in it, and it's very much giving me Black Star vibes.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really know where to put this, though. Yeah, Bela Lugosi's dad is in the Vampire Castle.
So the song that Turtle the Oblivious has suggested is called Endongo by Nihiloxia, which is a very haunting Ugandan dark techno song with a heavy emphasis on Ugandan drum beats. I assume you mean Ugandan? I don't actually know what Bugandan is, but please inform me if I am incorrect. It is completely instrumental and is also quite slow, so some skipping around may be warranted.
All right.
I am so into a dark techno Ugandan song. Thank you for recommending that.
Yeah, that sounds really cool. Cody Doherty asks, would mental asylums be a good category? Kind of, but I also really, the trope of like spooky haunted mental asylums is not it's not really a trope I want to support, because it really does not, it does not treat people with mental illness nice. That trope.
Yeah, it kind of demonizes mental illness.
It completely demonizes mental illness, and you don't, I don't know, these people are already on the fringes. These people, and especially like the history of the Victorian asylum, like, it's creepy, but it's really, really tragic. These were people that were kind of like on the absolute fringes of society and just thrown into these terrible places. Sorry to bring a downer on it, guys. Psycho Killer by Talking Heads is actually here already in the spooky groove.
We're getting a lot of suggestions for songs that are already on there, so I'm feeling pretty confident that we're getting pretty complete.
Yeah, I think we're getting near to the close. We're getting close to the end. It's a little sparse in some of these places, but Franz Liszt, yes.
Oh. Yes, Olivia Jeanin. Oh, I'm so sorry. I got to stop pronouncing names. It's just a compulsion. Franz Liszt, Nuachi's Grease should go in Ballroom, and Pacific Coast Highway by Sonic Youth straight up freaks me out. Let's add them to the playlist then, shall we?
We also need some stuff for the Twilight Zone. I thought I would have more Twilight Zone stuff, but maybe I just need to be looking for it. I still don't know where to put Starless by King Crimson. I think it gets pretty scary by the end. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it can go into scary. You can suggest things without donating. People can still suggest things. The Twilight Zone is like, that song is, I'm very happy. I really want to listen to more music in other languages. It's a huge blind spot, and I know that, so I'm all for music from other languages. Yeah, Starless is scary.
Hey, Noah.
Yeah?
Listen to Rosalia.
Rosalia?
Yeah. I've told you about Rosalia before, and you should listen to Rosalia.
Oh, yeah.
She does flamenco pop R&B.
Yeah, no, I think I've watched her Tiny Desk.
Oscar Lam, thank you so much for your super chat. That's so generous of you. I'm not pronouncing it. I don't want to offend
El
people.
Espejo by Mana? I don't know. That's my best guess.
Amazing.
But
so I don't know if you're doing songs in another language. I don't want to open the floodgates, but this song is like a Twilight Zone episode. I hope it can go in Twilight Zone. Let's find out.
Yeah, so the Twilight Zone is anything that would be on an episode of the Twilight Zone, like kind of weird, surreal, existential, but not quite like full on, oh my god, I'm terrified, I'm gonna die, existential. or not even this. This is less. I'm terrified. I'm gonna die. This is. I'm terrified. Life is meaningless. Magoo opening, by the way. This is Skeletons.
This is the song. This is Skeletons. I said we didn't have to add this one to the playlist.
Okay.
This is my recommendation, but we can if you'd like. It is unnecessary.
It doesn't feel. Yeah, I don't think it's super creepy. All right, Joanna.
This is just what I wanted to show you.
HMLLTD. I will listen to a bit of it.
Now
it might be one that I'll listen to more later.
I do want you to listen to the entirety of these songs at some point, because they flow into each other very well. And the second song is just phenomenal. This is the MCR song.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, I see why you said that. This reminds me of what's it called? The Decemberists. The Mariner's
Revenge song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely get that storytelling. That could almost go on here, Mariner's Revenge song.
Yeah, I'll put it on. It's in camp, high creepy camp.
Yeah,
we're putting clipping right on top of the damn America your history is fucked zone, and right on the border of the existential dread zone.
I like that. That's a perfect place for clipping.
Yeah, and you know what? They get the Tox typewriter font. It's only fitting.
Zen Dragon says Ryan Gosling did that Halloween album. I forget the name. It's called Dead Man's Bones.
Once in a Lifetime for the that's a. I don't know if that quite fits in the existential dread, but that is an existential ass song. It's too groovy to be fully existential, though. Too groovy to be fully existential is the slogan of the Talking Heads.
Don't we have a groovy section?
Yeah, but it's not like it's a spooky groove. I wouldn't call Once in a Lifetime spooky. Once in a Lifetime is just really, yeah. This is straight up MCR.
If you're talking like Talking Heads, like Psycho Killer goes in there, like even like Burning Down the House might go in there, but like Once in a Lifetime, I don't.
It is scary though. We actually don't have any Tool yet. Tool are in the Twilight Zone. Tool are very much. Tool will be our first entry into the Twilight Zone. That's a perfect fit. Oh, I listened to a little of Where's Joanna, and I really like this.
Yeah, the song's phenomenal because like it's got that serial killer vibe, but then like when you start listening to the lyrics, it's like, is it just like a depiction of someone with mental illness?
Yeah.
Who has like this sort of like multiple personalities, or like what's going on? You don't know. It's phenomenal. It's really good.
Also, someone suggested what was it? Where would John Wayne Gacy Jr. go? And John Wayne Gacy Jr. goes firmly into the damn America, your history is fucked zone.
Yes, it does. That is perfect. Thank you. Great recommendation.
Oh, Miles Davis's Bitches Brew is... It's kind of in this like the eerie instrumental. Yeah, well, that's what we're doing down here. Down here is some eerie instrumentals.
In the ballroom?
Beside the ballroom. But we need to move these into the ballroom, I think.
Wait, it's beside the ballroom? I thought that's what the ballroom was.
I'm talking specifically about eerie. Like,
okay.
So the down here, I guess, is there will be a wall there, but down here is the instrumental thing. But something kind of like there's a different kind of eerie for what was it that I was saying that was gonna go there? I forget now.
Okay.
We'll come back to it when we get there if it comes back. Yeah, the suggestions come in. 96 Neve Campbell, which I'm listening to, by the way, is phenomenal.
I like this one freaked me out. I listened to it in a dark room by myself, alone in the house, and it was an experience. And this song freaked me out. Where it's like the knocking on the door, and like it just turned every single it turned the bass line into like footsteps to me. Weirdly, it was like someone's around, and yeah, it freaked me out.
That's really cool. Oh, someone asked, what about the Stranger Things theme? The Stranger Things theme, you know that's on the VCR.
Yes, it is. I will actually add that song to the playlist because it's a remix. The Luke Million remix is really good. Stranger Thing.
Clockwork Chaos asks, has the intro to Tubular Bells been added? Yes. So if you wanna actually do another request, you can. Tubular Bells is down in the haunted ballroom. With other spooky instrumental music. Excuse the hiccups.
Someone, who was that? I'm going back up. Kyle C suggested Purple Haze, which is a great recommendation in of itself. But it also reminded me
Purple
of
Haze by Hendrix?
One Winged Angel from Final. Yes, but it reminded me of a One Winged Angel from Final Fantasy VII, which has some creepy vibes to it, absolutely, and scary vibes because it was inspired by Purple Haze and has a very similar sort of sound to it.
Yes, I have listened to Frankie Suicide by Teardrop and put it in the time slows to a halt. Your pulse grows in your chest, your throat, your wrists. The darkness is inevitable. The light is meaningless. Untold horrors linger in the daughter's zone. And also, I want to queue up, again, sorry for the Russian people. I don't know how to read the Cyrillic names, but Russian Fields of Experiments. That sounds really cool. I want to check that out. Also, thank you so much for Calliopedia for a Swiss German thing. I'm loving getting this music from other languages because I honestly, guys, I don't know where to start with that stuff. So I really love hearing your stuff. Oh, also,
yeah.
Right now, what we've got on right now, and Dogo. This is in the spooky groove.
Or is it in Skeletons?
Oh, no. I think it's too much of a groove. It doesn't have the bop. It's
It's a Russian Field of Experiment. It looks like it's an album. And we can't. Oh, there's a song.
Yeah, there's a 14-minute, and I'll click through it. I won't listen to the whole thing now, but
I've got 11-minute song. What's happening there?
Oh, this goes hard. Thanks to whoever suggested this one.
I'm not in the hard part yet. I'm gonna skip forward. Oof. I'm grooving.
Yeah, this goes so hard. Oh, this is Halloween. By Nightmare Before Christmas is clearly and firmly in Skeletons.
Yeah, absolutely. No doubts about that.
All right. We're on to Nuage by Liszt. And I think we're going to put it under the spooky. No, I think it's under the creepy in the haunted ballroom. I'm going to start to try to line some of these things up in the haunted ballroom under where they should go.
Karaoke Closet asks, do you have popcorn in Skeletons? Are we thinking the same?
I don't know about popcorn.
Popcorn as in like, hang on, let me just look it up. Yeah. Like by Hot Butter? Is that the one you're talking about? Like
Also, this nuage is so creepy.
That was that like piano piece, wasn't it?
Oh, Everywhere at the End of Time was going to be in its own existential instrumental, but
Hey,
no,
I mean,
think I got it.
Everywhere at the End of Time could almost go in the VHS.
It gets its own haunted gramophone beside the VHS. And the haunted gramophone, any there's a lot of haunted gramophone things, creepy old songs. All right, I'm on to Pacific Coast Highway by Sonic Youth. This was another super chat, so thanks so much for that.
Alan in the chat suggested Yonkers by Tyler the Creator, and there's a lot of Tyler Creator that could fit on this chart.
Yeah.
I feel. I think on my spoopy Halloween playlist, I had New Magic Wand on the playlist, and we just got another super chat from Calliopeia.
The Kummerbubin version of what?
Oh, okay.
Which song was that?
Of I believe New Gage Greece.
No, the Annalie Wobishgister. God, I apologize for destroying your language. I'm a giant Jack White fan. Oh, thanks Calliopeia. I'm glad you guys like the stream. I'm having a lot of fun doing these, though it's murder on my voice.
Version you chose is the kids version. So did we choose the kids bop version of this song?
Yes, Revolution 9 is down in the haunted ballroom.
Oh, per piece, there's I Don't Like Mondays could be on there.
Yeah.
Is that like under Damn America?
Oh, yeah, I think it kind of is, but it's not quite the haunted vibes, though.
No.
I think it might be in the Uncanny Valley.
Oh, yeah.
Because the lyrics aren't explicitly about, like, the event.
It was just kind of inspired by it.
Well, yeah. Like, the lyrics don't specifically say anything about, about the shooting, I think.
Karaoke Closet with the super chat. Thank you so much. You are the lifeblood of this stream. You are all the lifeblood of this stream.
Yeah, thanks for joining me, you guys. This is a lot of really nice, chill, wholesome fun.
So they suggested Out of Limits by the Marquettes. Also an obscure track by Reen Hall called Beware.
Cool.
Never heard of any of these.
Oh yeah, Bela Lugosi's dead is in the vampire section. Don't doubt me. Bela Lugosi's dead. White on white. Do you know Bela Lugosi's dead, Mido?
Nah.
Oh, you gotta queue up Bela Lugosi's dead. Oh man.
All right.
It's the song that invented goth. Ironically, by a band whose name is very different than Gothic architecture.
I'm just saying, I'm at the end of a Pacific Coast Highway, and like Sonic Youth is a vibe tonight.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There's a lot of Bajas love in the chat, isn't there?
Oh, it's an all-time Halloween song. And Pacific
Is
Coast Highway, I would put in scary. I gotta look up the lyrics though. We're on to El Espejo by Mana. Oh, this is the one that they said the lyrics are super Twilight Zone. The vibes are super Twilight Zone too.
Javier said, "Is White a Shade of Pale there already?" Is that does that go on? Does that go on the chart?
Yeah, I don't really know if that's spooky.
Song, great song. Love the song. Is it a ghost that's a whiter shade of pale?
Ooh. Kim by Eminem is yeah, no, we're gonna put a different Eminem in.
A lot of Eminem could fit on this.
Oh, we got something going into the Damn America You're Fucked zone. I'm gonna put Stan there.
Where are we putting Stan?
In the Damn America Your History is Fucked zone.
Is it an America specific problem?
America invented modern celebrity. It doesn't need to be an America specific problem. I mean, a lot of fucked up stuff isn't an America specific problem. John Wayne Gacy Jr. isn't.
Yeah, that's true. William Ante asks, where is this going to be published after you are done? It is going to be published on the Polyphonic Live YouTube channel. Well, once it is edited down into a concise version.
Yeah. And then the poster itself, I'm going to post on my Twitter at Watch Polyphonic. And if enough of you like it, we might make it into merch. We'll see what happens. Gothic Adam said not to promote other channels. Promote other channels, man. Absolutely promote other channels. If you have other video essayists you want to show, or if you've made your own video essayist, all about shouting out other people. We're not competitive.
I did not realize that Trash Theory had done a video on Bela.
Yeah, me neither. Ooh, 20th Century Schizoid Man can go in the Twilight Zone.
Oh, yes. That is one King Crimson song I do know. Thank you, Kanye West.
Yeah, that is the Oh, Riders on the Storm is so Twilight Zone. Oh my god, Riders on the Storm is completely Twilight Zone.
Can I just say that I got to the strings in El Espejo and oof is all I have to say. Oof.
Oh yeah, they literally, like, right after you said that started here.
No, thank you for being cool, Gothic Adam.
And honestly, guys, I've been really impressed with a lot of the songs that you guys have shown me over these last few streams. There's some really cool stuff there.
Yeah, you guys have such good taste in music. I have been discovering such good music here.
Are any country songs scary? Yeah, there's a lot of country murder ballads. A lot of country scary stuff can go into the woods. Oh yeah, someone asked me to do Ghost, and it kind of floored me last time. So what Ghost song should I do, guys? Just let me know in the chat.
I heard you talking about Ghost. I wasn't part of the stream when you were talking about it, but I heard you talking about it. And is it not metal?
It's like, it sounds like Queen. Or at least the song I was listening to did. Oh yeah. Twilight Zone by Rush is obviously in the Twilight Zone. That is duh.
How you feeling, Noah? Want to check in with you?
Me? I'm doing good. I'm doing great.
You doing okay?
Oh, I'm rolling, man. It's
It is very late there.
it is 3 a.m. I should probably start to reel it in soon, but the chart is not yet done. The chart's getting there, but the chart is not yet done. And given that it's Halloween tomorrow, I can't do a third stream. The spooks need to be ready. I mean, Halloween's almost over for you. Halloween should be like a week-long holiday.
I was very disappointed at work today that nobody came dressed up.
Yeah, well, COVID killed Halloween.
Yeah, it's a Halloween off year. We're just gonna wait till next year. 2021 Halloween is gonna be the year.
Yeah. All right, now we're on to Annalie. Oh, this is the children's version of Annalie Warbish Gestergeese.
Oh, I see.
I
am.
Did you get the version?
Hang on.
Kummerbubin.
But how did he know that I added the children version when we're just
because the playlist is in the link in the comments.
Oh, okay. So what am I looking for?
Oh yeah, it is 21st Century Schizoid Man. You are correct. Guys, what would 20th Century Schizoid Man be about?
There it is. Okay. All right. It has been added to the playlist and replaced in its.
All right. I'm listening to.
Oh, there we go.
Don't Fear the Reaper is on it. Don't Fear the Reaper is in Scary, I believe. Oh no.
And Black Star by David Bowie is in what? Haunted?
Black Star is up in Haunted near the existential zone. Careful with that axis.
We need to add more to Doom. That is an empty looking column.
Well, part of the problem is a lot of the things that were in Doom. Yeah. I was expecting more people to put some metal in here, so I might need to get some Opeth on here. Get some Opeth on the playlist. Yeah, we're at the point too where we're kind of looking for zones. So if you wanna give us Haunted and Doom, and the Spooky Groove could get a bit more too, and we can go in the Pines as well.
So it's a creepy.
Oh yeah, Black Sabbath has some Doom. Black Sabbath by Black Sabbath is definitely Doom.
Okay, here's my suggestion for In the Pines. Wolves by Kanye West.
Oh, cue it up and let me see. Oh, In the Pines, I would also put Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You by Zeppelin.
Also, another Kanye West that could fit on here, which again, I don't know if it's like sort of like that mental health angle, which we don't want to lean into, but I thought about Killing You.
Oh yeah,
by Kanye West.
That's a whole bunch of shit to unpack.
I mean, that is firmly scary because those are scary thoughts to have that he has.
Yeah. I thought about Killing You as actually existential. That's existential as hell. Spooky by Dusty Springfield is in the Spooky Groove. Absolutely, it's in the Spooky Groove, isn't it? I thought I put it there. Oh yes, I even wrote Spooky Groove as I did it. I really like the saxophones in this Kummerbubben. They remind me a lot of the saxophones that Bowie used on The Next Day. What's the song? Can you queue up Dirty Boys onto the playlist and just put it after this? I want you to hear Dirty Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, the psychological horror. I think psychological horror is something, and I think the Twilight Zone is pretty psychological. All right, I'm gonna put on Dirty Boys now. Also, Dirty Boys is a skeletons.
Yeah, the skeletons. Gangplank says, "Why not black metal? Classics like Burzum."
Black metal is because why not black metal is because
yeah.
I don't really know any black metal. So let me know which black metal to go there. Tubular Bells is in the Haunted Ballroom, but maybe it can be under Doom in the Haunted Ballroom. All right, I'm gonna scan my way through Russian files of experiments. I don't. This is kind of creepy, I think. Bad Moon Rising is skeletons. All right. I'm on to Out of Limits by the Marquettes. Ooh. This is Twilight Zone. This is
it is Twilight Zone.
I mean, I don't think it like exactly is, but it is. Or
no, it's in the Twilight Zone. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Put on Bela Lugosi's Dead. In the meantime, guys, can you give us some songs for Doom? Also some more creepy instrumental stuff for the Haunted Ballroom. No, I didn't remove LSP. Oh no, I accidentally did. Oops, sorry. I must have grabbed something else and accidentally moved it.
Is Bela Lugosi's Dead in Skeletons? Because that is where it deserves to be.
No, Bela Lugosi's Dead is in the Vampire Castle.
Okay.
Because
I'll
it's
wait.
about...
I'll wait.
Especially lyrically.
I guess so.
Revolution 9 is down in the scary, in the Haunted Ballroom. I can add some dancers in the ballroom to... Let me see.
Lazarus Snow asks, Doom as in like BFG Division Doom? Look, Noah did specify that it is not the video game Doom. So unfortunately, no. But Doom does have a lot of inspiration from like heavy metal. The Doom soundtrack, I should say. There are legitimate like references to bands of that ilk. I do not know the specifics.
By the way, you guys should go check out GameScore Fanfare, Mido's channel, if you want to hear more video game chat. Yeah, it's pretty sick.
I do not have a video on Doom. I get asked a lot to do a video on Doom, 2016 Doom. And I have not done a video on Doom 2016 because there is a guy called Raycivic who did a fantastic video on Doom soundtrack. So if you want a video on the soundtrack of Doom, which is a very popular soundtrack by Mick Gordon, very metal, power metal sort of soundtrack, go watch Raycivic's video on it.
Oh, another one. Another one for. Can you queue up the Devil's Trill Sonata?
Devil's what?
Devil's Trill Sonata.
Trill Sonata. The Devil's Trill.
Yeah.
By whom?
It'll be what's his name? The dude.
David Garrett?
Oh, well, it's a classical song, so it might be
Yeah, right.
performed. It's by shit. I literally did a video on this.
Chrysler?
No, one sec.
Ishtak Perlman?
No, it's one of the Giovanni. One sec.
Giuseppe Tartini?
Giuseppe Tartini. That's the one.
Thank you.
I can't believe. No, Paganini didn't do Devil's Trill, but I need some. Felonious Punk, $2. Thanks for Charles Mingus, Passions of a Man. I am always happy to put more Mingus on. Let me tell you that.
Charles Mingus.
I love Charles Mingus. He's one of my favorite jazz artists.
Hey, speaking of Devils and stuff.
Yeah.
Does Tribute by Tenacious D deserve a spot?
Oh, Tribute by Tenacious D definitely does, and that's definitely in Campy.
I'll add it to the playlist, but
Oh yeah. You're right. Wolves is 100% in the woods.
Desmond Oliver says the Metroid soundtrack, the deep parts of the game music, maybe. Heck yes. I adore Metroid's music. Like you get into Craig's Lair and it just gets so creepy in the first game. But my favorite creepy music from any Metroid game is Underwater Depths from Metroid Fusion. It's just it's the creepiest song, especially it's a Game Boy Advance game, right? And the Game Boy Advance just had this terrible sound chip. It sounds awful, but it gives especially in this case, it just gives like this lo-fi. It 100% goes in the haunted VHS because of just how crappy the quality of the sound chip is. It just adds to that horror vibe of it. And that part of the game is just super scary, and you're all alone, and there's this thing following you. So, yeah, Metroid is just horror vibes all over. I love that music.
Can we get some Paganini in there? I don't even know what. Just look up Paganini and see what's kind of best there. Because
I have no idea.
Just like what one that's popular. What's
the most popular
Paganini's?
song?
He's got some creepy ones. Maybe Rhapsody on a Theme.
Rhapsody on a Theme
of Paganini. Apparently, I don't know.
Yeah,
can you guys suggest Paganini songs if we've got any Pog heads in the crowd?
And I saw there was a song called Rondo, and while I'm thinking about that and both video game music, just the Castlevania soundtrack. So campy, so good, so creepy. But it's metal mixed with goth. It's great.
I wonder if we could set it up. I do not think it would work, but it'd be cool if I could set up Creative Cloud so that you could edit this in real time with me too.
What, and just make a video game section?
Yeah, I don't know, just curate some of the stuff, put some of the stuff.
Oscar Lamb, Lavender Town from Pokemon. I mean, that one literally has an entire lore and history around it of being sending children crazy and stuff.
Yeah, no, we're putting Lavender Town definitely in creepy instrumentals in the ballroom.
If I don't think it's on Spotify, unfortunately.
The Caprices, thank you. Pear P, who is educating me on Paganini. Paganini is not camp. Oh, Turtle the Oblivious. Thank you again. You're showing us a lot of love, and I appreciate it.
I have added Stabani's theme to the playlist. Thank you so much, Turtle the Oblivious, the lifeblood of the channel.
Oh, also, we're gonna go ahead and grab. Oh, thanks, Alan. You want to learn to do visuals like me? Thanks, guys. I really like hearing when my visuals have influence on people. I put a lot of work into my visuals, and they mean a lot to me. Here we're putting up East Hastings, which is about my city. Yay.
Jack Wallace in the chat just asks, does he upload these charts afterward? I mean, you did for the last one.
Yep. I will be uploading this chart on my Twitter, so go follow me there, and I will upload it when I do. I'm starting to fade here, but I'm trying to push through to the end. It is 3:30 a.m. here, so I'm probably gonna start to let's go last call on super chats. Let's go last call on super chats now. So if you want to get yours into the playlist, now is the time to do super chats, and I'll just bring this guy over so he covers that and it doesn't advertise it anymore.
Speaking of super chats, Charlie George, thank you so much. Moya by Godspeed You Black Emperor. We are finally getting some Godspeed.
Godspeed were on the chart yesterday already. Yeah. Yeah, as a band, but I've decided to break it up because East Hastings fills me with existential dread. East Hastings is a really, really heavy song. When you like, ooh, Passions of a Man by Charles Mingus. The Clown. I love The Clown.
Yeah, this is so scary. I mean, I don't know if it goes in the scary thing, but like, wow, this is doing things to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I would put this in terror almost.
Yeah. This is a very eerie kind of terror.
Karaoke Closet with the super chat. Thank you so much. They are suggesting Werewolf, Southern Culture on the Skids. Your support is so deeply appreciated. Thank you. We will happily listen to this. Not the Mountain Goats. God, the Charles Mingus song is good.
Yeah, I don't know what the lyrics are saying, but I'm just going to assume they're creepy and put them up here with terror. Yeah, Revolution 9, a lot of people have asked for that. It is down in Scary in the Haunted Ballroom.
I cannot find this song on Spotify, unfortunately, Karaoke Closet.
I'll queue it up on YouTube.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right, just because I don't want to forget it, I'm going to put that on now. Oh, yo, this is fun. This is...
Load it up.
This is right here.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, whoops.
This is Skeletons.
Oh. Yeah, it is. You're right.
Like Clockwork says, WTF Mingus, whoever suggested Passions of a Man, nice work. I 100% am on that. That's one of my favorite recommendations so far.
Yeah. That's some great Halloween stuff. Ooh, our movie scores allowed, sure. It's music, isn't it?
Felonious Punk saying This Is America by Childish Gambino in Damn America.
Yeah. People have been asking for that for a while. I meant to put it in, but all right.
Angelo Locatelli asking, so what's the verdict? Which song is classified as the spookiest?
So far the spookiest, well, the highest on the spooky scale so far is Bury a Friend by Billie Eilish or Aphex Twin's Haunted VHS. I'm actually going to listen to Bury a Friend again because mentioning it made me... Oh, yeah.
How is that the highest? I'm looking at Careful with That Axe.
That's the terror. This in the spooky.
Oh, I see. But aren't we like generally looking for the spookiest? Oh, I don't know. We need to get our language right.
Well, I think the entire point is it's impossible to rank music.
No, we're doing it. What are you talking about? Look at us. Look at us go.
Objective. It's an objective scale.
This chart is objective and it's very important. Thank you.
Yes, it is very important. You are correct. All right. So right now, what I'm gonna solicit from the crowd is some Doom songs, a couple things to fill out Aphex Twin's Haunted VHS. Maybe some more spooky groove. Blue Jay Way. Blue Jay Way is in the uncanny valley because it's so creepy, but it's not actually really. The lyrics aren't really scary at all. They're about friends getting lost in the fog on the way, so I guess a bit spooky, but Blue Jay Way might be my favorite Beatles song. I love Blue Jay Way. Yeah, we are classifying music, not ranking it. That is completely correct.
And look, we never claimed to be ranking, did we?
I think the thumbnail says finding the spookiest song, so
that's finding, not ranking, and the title says charting.
Okay, yeah, I changed the title. Someone said "Night of the Vampire" by Rory Erickson. I don't even know the song, but I know by the name it's going into the vampire castle. If you're about vampires, you go to the castle. Was it Rory Erickson? Yeah, Eric.
Guys, I'm listening to Tribute by Tenacious D at the moment. This is definitely the most Halloween song that we've played all night.
I'm listening to Bury a Friend, and it is dark. Now I'm putting on Stebeni's theme. And I wanted to look up
Totally Oblivious suggested, aren't Creep and Every Breath dealing with a similar subject matter and should thus both be in Uncanny Valley?
Yep, correct. Oh, by the way,
Charlie. Oh, yep.
Another one to add in that I'm throwing in the ring is The Raven by Alan Parsons Project. They did a whole album that's putting music to Poe poetry or inspired by Poe songs.
I love that.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting me know about that.
Yeah, it's kind of it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
And I am going to
But
add
the
a
Raven
song.
here is actually going to go into the spooky groove because it it grooves. It's going to be right on the way to the Twilight Zone.
And I have just added a surprise song that can get added to
Ooh.
Campy in a bit. Apparently, Lou Reed did a whole Raven album about Poe too.
I didn't know that. Dude's had a prolific career. All right, now back to Stabeni's theme by African Head Charge.
Alan,
You can just throw your
said,
ideas all in one chat, and we'll in one thing. Don't like spam. Just put them all at once.
Alan said, not to demean the ranking, but I just heard The Murder Mystery by Velvet Underground, and how is it scary to you guys?
How is it not?
Look, I'm struggling to remember the song.
That's the one with the stereo with the poetry going in either side.
There's definitely some horror sort of vibes of like displacing your sense of self with that stereo sort of thing. Like it makes you kind of look around yourself in paranoia.
The Lou Reed part where it's like denigrate obtuse and active verbs pronoun skewer the sieve of the optical sewer, puncture the eyeballs that seep all the muck up. It's fucking creepy, man. I don't know how you don't find that creepy. Earth Died Screaming by Tom Waits for the Twilight Zone? Sure.
He's asking, what is it, the constant voices? Yes, it was the constant voices. It makes you feel like you're going crazy.
Oh. All right. All right. These are a lot of things. I'm not going to be able to keep up with these, but if you see the suggestions, if you see any of them that catch your eye, throw them on Middo. We're in the end game now.
My Lord. It's getting really late.
Yep.
I'm getting tired.
Yep.
This is difficult. The Prince of Egypt soundtrack? What is going on? I'm having a fever dream.
Moya.
But we need some Cure on there, so I'm going to throw that Cure song on there. And
I don't know about Moya. Moya's not really creepy.
Firestarter is definitely
Call of Cthulhu by Metallica can be Doom. Yeah, it's 3:39 a.m. today in Vancouver, so I am very I am losing my mind. All right. Moya goes under Haunted.
Someone suggested Daydreaming by Radiohead. Also on that album is Burn the Witch, which is a very appropriate thematic Halloween song. Jeez, we are getting dark in the chat. Halloween by King Diamond. I Think I'm Gonna Kill Myself by Elton John. Whew.
Jesus.
It's getting heavy.
All right. House of Fun by Madness.
That was me. This is like haunted house, right? Like,
oh yeah.
This is what plays when you enter a haunted house at a fair.
This is camp, but it could be skeletons.
Right. Ooh.
What the fuck is this?
You don't know this song?
No.
You'll know the chorus.
Probably. Keep in mind, It is also 3:40 a.m. Dress Rehearsal Rag by Leonard Cohen is terrifying. That is doom. That is very much doom.
Which one, sorry? Dress Rehearsal Rack.
Oh, put it on. Listen to it.
Yeah.
All right. Lullaby
Idiotech
by
by
the
Radiohead is cold and chilly. Is that because they say that the Ice Age is coming? Is that why it's chilly?
The Ice Age is also coming in London Calling, which is kind of apocalyptic.
A lot of people have suggested Maggot Brain by Funkadelic.
Oh, yeah.
We've forgotten about that one.
Yeah, no, I know where that goes. I will put that there in a second. Okay, come on.
Where is my son? I can't find him. Says, honestly, depends on what you mean by spooky. Spooky implies some sort of campiness.
Yeah.
And I would agree with that.
Yeah, spooky has a level of campiness. That's why it's right next to campy.
And I think that's why we have the Uncanny Valley, because I think that's the point where it starts like going back into campiness.
Uncanny Valley isn't even really campy. It's just like spooky vibes. You are not missing swans. There is an oh wait, no, swans are up in the daughter zone. Why do I get them confused?
I think swans deserves to be in the daughter zone almost. Well,
yeah, no, they're up high. They're high. From what I've heard, I haven't heard a lot of swans though.
I feel like maybe they go in Doom, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay. I'll trust you. We need people in Doom there, so. Oh yeah, there. Power for Power, Swans. That was already in Doom. We listened to that. Someone super chatted that last time. Angelic to the Core by Corey Feldman would be in the cursed zone. I want a Firestarter by The Prodigy. And Maggot Brain is down here. A lot of Funkadelic is up in the Twilight Zone.
I mean, I feel like by merit of being Funkadelic, it goes in the groove section.
That's true too. Maggot Brain it doesn't groove though. Cosmic Slop here. Oh my God, You by Kendrick Lamar. Oh, that is a haunting song. You are right on that. What was the one that I just said? You by Kendrick Lamar. You by Kendrick Lamar is like tortured. God, you is. Are you familiar with You?
Absolutely.
It is such a raw song.
I mean, it's got the sort of background, like that sort of creepy background, and then vibes. I don't actually know what the song is about too much.
Oh my God, the song is singing from the perspective of three different friends. It's basically about like Kendrick's friend dying and him. No, You isn't the one. Sorry, Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst is sung from the perspective. You is Kendrick kind of like voicing all of his self-doubt. Apologies for the mix-up. I'm very tired. Voicing all of his self-doubt in a song, and it is raw.
Yeah, I definitely like the saxophones in the background, just like wailing,
Yeah.
and and Kendrick being like just like screeching when he's like, "Loving you is complicated."
Yeah. Yeah. Esben and the Witch. Thank you, Gothic Adam. Firestarter by The
I'm
Prodigy is
so
definitely in Scary.
a lot of Prodigy could be in Scary.
Yeah.
I am overwhelmed with the generosity of the people in the chat.
Yeah, you guys are awesome.
Thank you guys so much.
Okay.
And I love making this chart with everyone. It's so much
Yeah.
fun.
All right, can you put up Esben and the Witch? And then I think I'm probably going to have to call it. But first, I want you to listen to Dress Rehearsal Rag.
It's been in the witch. What song?
Argyria from Gothic Adam. Thank you so much, guys.
Oh yeah, right. It's right there. I was listening to Dress Rehearsal Rag. The problem with Leonard Cohen is that so much of it is in the poetry.
Yeah, but Dress Rehearsal Rag, the vibes of it are straight haunting too.
I mean, it's got that sort of like Nick Cavey sort of vibe.
Yeah, it's
Charlie George.
in my mind.
Super
Dress
chat.
Rehearsal
Thank you
Rag
so
always
much.
feels like the 10th day of a 10-day bender.
I have to add Silentium by Avopart.
Okay.
Thanks to Charlie George. They're just gonna make us not leave by constantly giving us new super chats that we have to listen and add to.
That we cannot. I can't take that. But when I do inevitably do a charity stream, you will be able to keep me there by donating. I'll say that.
And that is a 16-minute song that they've just linked us. So.
Yeah, we're not going to listen to that whole thing. I'm dying. Right now, I'm just adding.
I don't know if I've added the right
vibes.
version, but
all right, I'm putting Espen and the Witch on.
Someone in the chat just recommended "Do Your Thing" by Gorillaz, saying the extended part with Andre 3000 losing his mind, saying "I'm the shit."
Oh
yes. Yes, that song is great.
Yeah.
That is one of the best Gorillaz songs out there.
I'm listening to Argyria now, and so far it's pretty creepy.
Helter Skelter, I'm pretty sure Helter Skelter's on the chart already.
Yep, Helter Skelter is in Scary with not very scary lyrics because it's literally about a slide. And no matter how scary the music is, it's about a slide.
Samuel Moore suggests "End of the World as We Know It."
What was End of the World as We Know It? I don't want to have to deal with the emotion that song resonates in with me right now. I'm too tired to be existentially dread filled right now. So we'll tuck REM away for another day.
Well, DC Vinyl and Games asks, what was your favorite video doing? His favorite was your Dead Kennedys video.
My favorite video to do was probably my Run the Jewels video. I really like that video. I really like what I did with it. I think it's a work of art, and I'm super proud of it. Right now, I'm just adding some. I'm adding a couple little flourishes to fill out the. Yeah, everywhere at the end of time, I was actually gonna move from the existential into maybe doom into haunted, because everywhere at the end of time is such a unique listening experience. That's one where I actually have pretty clear memories of hearing it for the first time. I'm listening to the songs that you guys are suggesting while I'm doing this. Okay, I don't know where the gramophone is. Is this the gramophone? Oh my god, that's actually the gramophone. That's amazing.
Can't you just click on the gramophone and it'll do it?
No, you can do it with text, but not with other things. All right. If anyone here watches Todd in the Shadows, I watch Todd in the Shadows. I like his stuff.
Everyone should watch Todd in the Shadows. I love his like end of year like top pop hits of the year. Like they always make me like appreciate pop songs in a new light.
I don't listen to his review stuff as much, but this is maybe no surprise. But I love his like One Hit Wonderland and Train records.
Mm. Ujwal 9000 said, "Hey Polyphonic, what would be a great antidote to these songs? Like the best chill or relaxing songs? Like how do you cure yourself of the spooks?"
I listen to I Need to Start a Garden by Haley Hendrix.
Oh, Haley Hendrix?
That is my go-to calm, happy vibes album. It's also got some catharsis to it. I love that album.
Yeah, that's a great album. And it is very calming because you know she's talking about like how she channels sort of like her anxieties and stuff into gardening.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the whole album. I mean, No Face is incredible. Untitled God Song, I love. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. All right, guys. I'm trying to figure out where to put Argria. Oh wait, no, it's in creepy, I think. Yes, Everywhere at the End of Time is Doom into Haunted, and it gets its own special thing here. I feel like clipping deserve their own special thing. All right, I'm listening to Tabula Rasa now. Oh, this is another for the ballroom, I think. Oh, Arvo Part. He's isn't he Estonian? Is he what I'm thinking of? Yeah, he's Estonian. I'm Estonian, kind of. My grandmother was a refugee. She fled Soviet occupied Estonia and came to Canada. So I have Estonian heritage. And Arvo Part is Estonian, which is really cool.
I am listening to Arvo Part, and it's gorgeous. A,
yeah.
And B, if you're into this, check out Jessica Curry, who is a video game composer, and her soundtracks for say Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. If you like this, Everybody's Gone to the Rapture will be right up your alley.
That's really cool. Apparently, Arvo Part is the greatest living classical composer. I mean, I'd believe it. I'm really enjoying this.
It kind of depends on what your class is classical, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's also a lot of people. Classical is a really weird thing because I mean the other thing too is like Philip Glass is still alive.
Yeah, and like it depends on what your class is classical, but like John Williams, and
I
like Joe Hisaishi.
I wouldn't really
like
count
their film composers.
I wouldn't count that as the same though, but it's hard to say. All right, I'm gonna do one more last look through my haunted. Do you know The Mistress by Amelia Curran?
No.
Put on The Mistress by Amelia Curran. It's more of a lyrical one. But I recommend everyone listen to it. Amelia Curran is a Canadian singer, and she is just a poet. Ooh, okay. Also, In the Pines I have Run From Me by Timber Timbre. Chuck, my night is good, but I am exhausted, to be quite honest. Um, I've been here for just about 3 hours now, and it is 4 a.m. So I know a lot of you guys are just waking up, but it is. I'm fading.
I'm feeling that too.
Also in the Pines, I'm gonna put Alex Kona by Strand of Oaks.
And Data by Ryuichi Sakamoto. I have not listened to that yet, but I should really do that.
Oh, okay. The other one I needed to put in creepy. I need to put People Are Strange. A lot of people asked for that.
Thank you so much, Gothic Adam. It was a pleasure having you as a part of the stream.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for all your kind donations. They really meant a lot.
And just like your kind chats, just like normal chats as well, just like being a part of it and spending some time with us.
Yeah, spending a nice morning, evening, afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are. All right, I am. Yeah, I think I'm ready to call it. Make sure there's nothing I'm really missing.
How are we feeling about the chart in the chat? Are we thinking it's pretty close?
I might find some things to finish it in my own time, or maybe do some Twitter stuff, or hop on it on another just on a regular live stream sometime. But yeah, thank you guys so much for all of your support. If you want to see the completed version of the chart, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even gonna post it on Twitter right now. I'm gonna hang up and go to bed. But if you look in a while, I'll post the completed chart. I should save the chart. I'll post the completed chart on Twitter. So thank you guys all so much for joining us this evening. This really was a ton of fun, and especially thanks to everyone who super chatted. That's awesome. What do I want to say? I want to say check out my Patreon, check out Nebula. It's a really cool service. Go subscribe to Polyphonic Live. How's the Polyphonic Live subscriber count now? We get any more? We're up to 1,150. We're getting there. Yeah. Mido, you want to plug anything?
Yeah, sure. Subscribe to Games Fanfare, my YouTube channel about video essays about game music, if that's what you're into. Follow me on Twitter at Mitopotahis. Putting it in the chat for you right now.
I should put your social up on I should put your socials up on the bug too. Yeah, thank you guys so much for joining us. And happy fucking Halloween, everyone. Please stay safe. There's viruses out there, and they're scarier than all fuck. But happy Halloween. Have a fun time doing whatever you can do.
If you are able to go and celebrate, be careful and be sensible.
Yeah, exactly. And Frankie Prokop said they can't believe they caught this stream just by waking up at 4:45 a.m. You are an hour ahead of me, so I'm gonna go to sleep. Happy Halloween, everyone. Love you guys all. Bye.
Good night. Goodbye.
All right, we are off.